Fiesta Village. I'm looking for some pequeñitos, some kids that would like to join me on stage as I tell some stories. Big kids too are welcome. Come on, join me. I can be on the stage. Grab a mat and come on up. Hi, come on over. Use the stairs and pick a mat that you would like to sit on. Hi there. Are you having a good day? It doesn't look like you're having a good day. You're in Fiesta Village. Every day is a fiesta. You can sit anywhere you like. There we go. Just be very careful with the edge, okay? The little ones right here. Little ones. I love your people. Look how cute that is. Yeah, you can put the little guy over here. Hi there. Are you having a good day, everyone? Yes. Did you go on rides? Did you eat snacks in Fiesta Village? Not yet. Maybe soon, right? Yes. Well, do you know why you're here on stage with me today? I am a storyteller. Now, I travel far and wide and I gather stories from friends, from family, but more specifically, from schools, absolutely. But more specifically, mi abuela, my grandmother. Do you have parents or grandparents that tell stories to you too? Why is it important that we tell stories? To learn? What else? To have fun? Absolutely. What else? Creative minds. Okay, I'm going to ask you for a big favor. Can you open your imagination today? Oh, everyone, go like this. Unlock it. There you go. You have unlocked your imagination. I'm going to share stories and picture it in your mind, okay? As I talk about the story, as I give voices to these characters. Now, this story was told to me a very long time ago. Does anyone play instruments? Guitar? Yeah? What do you play? Oh, you okay, honey? Both hands in the air, both hands. Open up your lungs. You okay? He was so excited he choked on his saliva. What about you, honey? You okay? Take your time, take your time. Anyone else play guitar? Do you? Oh, you did too? You want me to step on the ant, but the ant is a little creature that lives. Let him be free. He's probably just confused. Why? What am I doing here on this stage with all these kids? Yeah. The ant bit you? Did you bite him back? Oh no! Well, did we learn our lesson never to run on an anthill? Okay, now this story is about the joyful guitar. It was a very, very long time ago in the Green Mountains in northwestern Spain. Lived a family of farmers, and their land was small and didn't yield enough food for the whole family. What's your question? A long time ago, he played the ukulele, much smaller than a guitar, huh? I would like to hear more about it. There were two older brothers, Pablo and Tomas, and they were always making fun of Santiago, who was the smallest one. We've all been there before, right? Somebody made you feel very small, like the little ant on stage. Somehow, they always managed to eat all the food on the table before poor Santiago got a little piece of the meal. Hardly anything to eat, pobrecito. Eventually, their parents decided it would be better for their younger son to go to the mountains and become a goat herder. At least he will have enough milk to drink, Mother would say. You'll grow up to be independent and strong, Father said. Santiago loved his new life in the mountains. He helped the goats take care of them. He was fortunate to be outside all day. He didn't even mind sleeping by himself with all the goats. Who wants to sleep with goats? Yeah, a little bit. Free milk. The young boy had been in the mountains for 1 year and a day when he encountered an older woman. What are you doing here all alone? Aren't you afraid to be by yourself? No, ma'am, I am not. I love the mountains and I love my goats. So you're happy. Is there anything you want? Ooh, I would love. What do you think the young boy Santiago wants? A A guitar, I like that idea. A ukulele is a very good instrument too. They want a house. I think Santiago wants a house. He's very realistic young boy. From that day on, the guitar was his new best friend. And whenever he played his guitar, the goats would dance merrily. Can you picture the goats dancing to the guitar? Soon other goatherds noticed, what's going on over there with Santiago's goats? They were fatter and more plump than the rest of the goats. When the goat's owner came to the mountain to see what the goatherd had told him was true, Santiago was sitting under a tree with the goats. He goes, why aren't you grazing with the goats? Well, they are resting, Santiago replied. So is it true your goats can dance? Only when I play the guitar. Then play. Show me if it's true. What do you think Santiago did? Did he play or didn't play? He played. Yes, he did. He played and played the guitar, and the goats danced and danced. And guess who was dancing too? The owner, who was originally mad. He couldn't help it. His body was taking over him. I don't need this magic in my fields, the man said. So he told Santiago, get out of here, basta pa allá. Go back home and never return. When the boy told his family what had happened, his brothers began to laugh. Santiago, you're full of lies. I don't believe you. You did not make those goats dance. Santiago refused to play his guitar that day. Have you ever had your feelings hurt so much and you were sad all day? Well, that was Santiago. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're moved past that, right? We're stronger now because of it. A week later, Santiago and their father had asked Pablo, the oldest brother, to take the apples from the orchard to sell. Halfway there, Pablo, this is the older brother, he met the same old lady. Halfway there, the old woman said, what are you carrying? And since he didn't have any apples to offer the old lady, Pablo said, I'm carrying ratons. What's a raton? Shout it out. A rat. Can you imagine? From apples to rats? Well, have good luck with your rats. When Pablo arrived at the market and he opened his bag, he was surprised. Instead of apples in his bag, what do you think he had instead? He had rats. Oh, and he screamed. Everyone screamed. Ah! They all left the market, and he did not sell one single apple. When he returned home, do you think he wanted to tell mom and dad? No, he was so embarrassed. He said, instead of saying anything, I'm just going to pretend none of this has happened. A week later, on the same market, the father sent Tomas, the second youngest kid, to go and sell pears. Tomas also met the old woman, who was very selfish to share the pears with her. And she asked, what are you carrying? And he said, pájaros. What is pájaros, everyone? Birds, birds. And avocados. Ooh, I love aguacates. And then she said, have luck with your birds. And to his surprise, he opened the bag. Do you think there was pears inside or birds? Shout it out. What was inside? Birds. Like his older brother Tomas, he did not want to tell his family the truth. He was very embarrassed. So the following week, when Santiago asked their father to go to the market, the two older brothers said, good luck. He's not going to be able to sell anything. They're so mean to poor Santiago, huh? But their father said, all we have left in this basket is grapes, just grapes. So on his way, Santiago also met the same woman. But since she was all hunched over and wrapped up in her cape, he did not notice it was the same woman that gave him the guitar. What do you have there? She asked Santiago. Just some grapes. Would you like some? This is the first time one of the brothers offered the old lady something. She said, no, thank you, but have luck with your grapes. And do you think he had good luck when he opened his grapes? Ah, very good. And good luck he did have. When he began to sell his grapes at the market, it seemed the basket would never end. It was a bottomless grape basket. So he sold grapes all day. And his father was so happy. He said, tomorrow I will go with you to town. We have so much money, we now can eat real good food for a good while. Make sure to bring some fresh eggs, Mother would say. Perhaps I can hatch and raise some chickens. The next day, the money from the grapes, Santiago brought a wheelbarrow full of goods. And on top of that grain, they placed 2 delicate baskets of eggs. Halfway home, Santiago missed playing his guitar. And you know what Father asked him? Can you play your guitar? Just a little bit. But Santiago was afraid, because what happened if he played his guitar? What did the goats do? When he played his guitar, what did the goats do? They danced. So do you think that the eggs with the baby chicks will dance too? I don't know. Father said, please be careful. So Santiago strummed the first strings, and guess what happened to the eggs? They started to jump. They were jumping. And Father, please, please stop. Oh, please, I beg of you. The road was going side to side. The eggs were coming out of the basket. But the boy did not stop. He kept playing his guitar all the way home. Hearing the music, Mama came out of the door just to greet them, and the eggs all jumped out of the basket. And yellow chicks began to hatch. It's okay, the eggs were nice and safe. From then on, Santiago played his guitar every day, and whenever he went, the little baby chicks would dance too. Soon they turned into big, delicious plump hens, and would dance merrily, merrily all day and laid the largest eggs that turned into the most happiest chickens. When Santiago played the guitar, even Pablo and Tomas couldn't resist dancing. Santiago had forgiven his brothers. And after day, the 2 brothers were much happier than they had ever been before. And they were never ever mean to Santiago again. And many years went by, and this story was lost among the chestnut. But I am happy here to share this story with you, because it is a very important story to be kind to one another, right? The end, everyone.